6. Everyday live in the Soviet Union, the shopping run around. 1. I had heard about consumer target before going to Moscow, but only when we began to shop there did the Russian consumers' problems really have meaning for me. Customers the world over wide in lines, but Soviet lines have a special quality of their own. Typical, the Soviet woman spends 2 hours a day in line, 7 days a week. Personally, I have known of people who stood in live 90 minutes to buy 4 pineapples and 30 hours to buy their large heaps of cabbage only to find the cabbage were gone as they approached the front of the line. Lines can run from a few years to nearly a mile from trains of automated lines of people in Moscow signing up to buy rugs. The line lasted 2 days and nights and ran for across Eldo to an apartment development. 2. In spite of all of this, the natural reaction of Russian woman when she sees a line forming is to get in it immediately, even before she knows what is being sold. However, Soviet linens are more fluid than they appear in most stores. For example, shoppers must stand in not on but their willingness for any purchase, the phrase to sell a purchase and find out its price. The second, to pay a cashier somewhere else in the store and get a refill, and the third, to go pick up the repos and turn in the refill. 3. But in a dairy store on morning, I found out that the game is both simpler and more complex than that. I went in to buy some cheese, butter, and bolognese sauce, which were in their spread departments, each with its own line, 9 lanes. 4. Rather quickly, so noticed that experienced shoppers were skipping the first step. They knew what most it cost, so they went directly to the cashier for their repeat. After studying prices, I did that too. Then I went to the cheese line, the longest, probably 20 people to get the work over with. There's a waste in line less than a minute. When the woman in front butter and milk line, the cheese line was moving so slowly that she got her butter and milk and returned before we had advanced 3 feet. I decided to take the risk too, and I got back with my butter while the cheese line was still inching along. 5. Then it suddenly occurred to me that all over the store people were getting into line, holding place, returning. Everyone was using the cheese line as home base. That's why it was barely moving. It kept expanding in the middle. So I got the man behind me to hold my place, and I went out to buy my bolognese answer again. It worked. It took me 22 minutes to buy butter, sausage, and cheese, but instead of being furious, I felt as if I had beaten the system. 6. This competitive shopping gives us an atmosphere of tension of Russian life. People there at the stores and bump into each other with face set in combative expression. You have to understand that a kind, gray, hairy person that for as long as we can remember shopping, it has been a struggle. It is a struggle. 7. There is hardly any effective advertising to help support American complaints about the concern. Commercials in the United States, but they might reconsider In Russia, a typical Soviet ad might be if you want to live to arrive old egg and beautiful papers published without it. The shopper has no hand yellow eggs or daily newspapers, supermarket or department store it to help her decide where to shop. Bravery is with the spirit of paid models sellers that take a portion of attract item and sell them secret to regular customers who have either left a brick in advance or can be counted on to pay a high price on delivery, 10 to 15 rubles on a 60 ruble errand in standard. 9. So common is this practice that the Soviet press is always complaining about it, but it doesn't do any good. Crocodile, the Soviet humor magazine on Howard department store, employ promoting some newly arrived items. Their customers in the leather goods department. 500 imported women reporters have been reserved. 450 of them have been bought by store employees. 49 are under the counter and have been ordered in advance. 4 frames on course is in the display window. We invite you to visit the lecture department to buy this